Hey, welcome back, Spec Ops the Line, Cozy Rogers, in case you hadn't guessed already. Now, before we start the next level, I went back and collected this piece of intel that we missed, so let's listen to that really quick. This was found on the plane that we just fought through.
And wheels are up. Thank God this is the last one. Whoa, the wind shear. No problem, huh? I don't know. Nadar and Taps weren't great. Think we should have waited? No chance. These people are paying 4 times norm to get out quick. If they ask for a refund, it'd be our asses.
Holy shit! Is that sand?
Fuck. Storm on our 6.
I've never seen one that big.
Expedite climb. Pull up, Eric. Pull up.
Shit! The engines are choked. Gotta flame out. Engine 1's gone. Fuck! Check engine 2. Check.
Okay, I know I'm a terrible, terrible person, but when that woman screamed at the end, I was like kind of expecting the what was it, Wilhelm? What's the name of that scream? The famous one? I think it's like the Wilhelm scream. That would have been the perfect opportunity to use it. Although I guess that's not really the atmosphere that they're going for with this game. One thing you'll notice through each of these menus, first of all, the obvious difference is we've got a sniper here now, a marksman. He was not here before. The difference is in the main menu. That's what I'm talking about now. Just FYI. The flag will slowly get more torn up. I don't notice any more tears than what it was at the first screen, but as the game goes on, the flag will get more torn up. I don't notice any other changes right now. If you do, let me know between this menu and the first one we went through. So, without further ado, let's go select chapter so we can restart this then. And I can also show you, see, this is how it works. This is what I'm talking about with the level selection, Dune style. So now we are at the Dune. The men of, what was that, I forgot to read this. A Delta Force recon team has been sent to investigate a distress signal coming from within the dead city of Dubai. They enter the outskirts of the city looking for signs of Colonel John Conrad and his battalion, the Dam 33rd. And Chapter 2, the Dune. The men of the Dam 33rd are still alive in Dubai. Delta Squad presses on in an attempt to rescue a kidnapped soldier. Alright. Let's continue on combat op. SMGs have a short range but are lightweight and fairly accurate when fired on the move. Makes sense? We already saw that in the last episode.
Don't get cocky. Remember, this guy's already took out 4 soldiers, kidnapped another.
What weapons do we have? Looks like a micro SMG and a M4A1. Micro 9mm is what it's called. This is back the way we came from. Can we still see the plane? Sorry, I'm very slow with these games. Oh, maybe that's it. I think, is that... No, that's not the plane. That's a smaller plane, I think. Can't quite, when I zoom in, it blurs out, so it's hard to see. It's a big plane. Those cars look pretty small in comparison. Yeah, that might be the plane we came from. Although, if it is, that was a pretty damn short walk. It made it out to be like them walking through the desert for miles, so... Alright. Learn to helicopter, buddy. I'm going to assume that actually was swept off of here by the sand. By the way, when you think sandstorm, you think just like being buried by sand and stuff like that, but later on, in one of the messages we'll learn, like at least for the lore in this game.
Careful, they got a lookout.
Let's go ahead and
Below, on the walkway.
my guys take care of them. This seems kind of screwed up. Like, how do we know that they were enemies? It's hard to tell, like, whether anyone is an enemy in this game. Anyways, the winds were like 80 miles per hour, blowing sand around. Here's another piece of intelligence. And that's like tear your skin off with sandpaper kind of deal. It's not just buried by sand.
Dubai. In all my days, I've never seen such a beautiful pile of junk. Murdoch's boys are running scared, but I'm in for the long haul, baby. The Gathering Storm, an exclusive eyewitness account of the fall of Dubai. Damn if that title ain't what Pulitzers are made of. Which reminds me, shit, I need to dig up something nice for the Colonel. A little thank you for letting me tag along. Now if I can just grab some Sandstorm B-roll. Any minute now. Any minute now. Fuck, this is boring. Come on.
this is the radio man. We'll learn more about him later as the story progresses. I can't read that. I think it's in Arab, probably. Assign News Dubai. Oh, we got a little bit of a closer look at the city now. We're slowly getting closer. Whoa, 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 what? I'm busy. I don't have time to deal with you right now. I'm looking at a city. Yeah, that's the same highway that we were on, looks like. Except we were way down there. So we've worked our way this way. And there's the Burj Al Arab, I think it is again. The hotel on its own little island out in the sea. So that's pretty cool. They added that little touch. A little bit of a closer look at the Burj Khalifa. Damn it. Oh well. A few more buildings up there. I don't recognize anything else. I don't recognize any other buildings yet. So let's head out into the SI News Radio, or SI News Dubai. Any other weapons here? We got an AK-47, but I'm happy with this for the time being.
Grenades. Lots of them. Looks like someone's stocking up for winter. We should grab what we can carry. No point wasting them.
Get into cover.
Sounds reasonable. Whew, well, that worked. We have unlimited grenades here, I think, so we can just keep on going. Okay, not quite unlimited, but essentially unlimited. So as I like the grenade throw system. It gives you a little line here. And it works really well. As well as can be expected. Alright, they got him. Yeah, I totally don't hear that music. Not like they're blasting it or anything. Oh. I need a better mouse. This thing's not very responsive. Like, see, it responds in little ships like that, instead of being smooth, which is a shame. I don't know if I should be letting them run away or not, but I kind of like the little slowdown it does when you get a headshot, because then it you have a little bit of a chance to jump to the next guy before they react. So it's like if you can chain together headshots, then you can kill a lot of people really quickly. Now something's wrong here. Is this? I need to know, are my graphics settings disabling important features here? Because normally when you go down here, written on the wall, there's like help and all these, distressing messages, but I'm not getting any of them right now for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug in game or just because I'm on low graphics settings. But if that's what's disabled with the low graphics settings, that kind of sucks, because that's part of the immersion of the game. Intelligence you can find over here. Let's go ahead and listen to that.
Okay, people. Places. Prompter ready.
Huh? Tony? What the hell is this?
What's what?
The prompter says we're telling people to stay home and wait for the evacuation force. Where we get that? I haven't seen anything about an evacuation force come down from the wire.
Just read it and smile. That's what we pay you for.
Tony, this isn't ethical. I'm a journalist. Viewers trust me to...
You're a pair of tits that can read a teleprompter. You do the story, or I get someone else who will. Now we're on in 5, 4,
You
3,
are a fucking asshole,
2,
Tony.
1.
So they're trying to, as the title is, Sandstorm Cover Up. For some reason, they were trying to cover up the storm instead of evacuate people. Now, we can presume that this is because, if they had let people know the storm was coming, everyone would be trying to evacuate, and then it would be very difficult for the rich people, the higher up people, to really get out in time because of all the backups. So I don't think it's ever explicitly explained, but that's what I came out with.
It's just in. An unwarranted assault on the 33rd today means, you guessed it, an end to the ceasefire. All insurgents wishing to surrender, please report to your nearest outpost for processing. We now return to our regularly scheduled broadcast. Here we go.
Let me go on record and say this shit just got weird.
Fuck weird. This is out of control. Not only do they got people here, they got a fucking DJ.
In case you didn't recognize the voice, that was the radio man from that message we got earlier.
33rd need our help. This soldier can lead us straight to him. Once we know the 33rd is safe, we'll radio for evac.
By the way, one cool thing that I think the AI does here, yeah, see? When you aim at them, they crouch. So, like, if they're in the way, they'll try to crouch so you can fire over their heads. I thought that was really cool. Just a little AI touch there.
Hostile down.
Now we've got this guy taking care of a wounded comrade there.
Adios. Swapping mags. Enemy army.
I also like how the grenades kick up sand. So it kind of like acts as a dual purpose, kind of a smoke grenade at the same time. And there we can use some more sand again. Which is really a brutal way to do it. Like burying people alive. I don't know, maybe that's just a personal thing. You blow out the windows and stuff and they're buried in sand, pretty much. There are some
I'm Oscar Mike.
way more brutal ways you can do it too. Later in the game. Now we can flip the turret around and use that.
I see him moving. Shotgunner on the field.
Whew, his head just came off. Everyone losing their heads around here. I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like that's it for this area. And I want to know what the heck happened to this guy. He somehow got blown to pieces. That wasn't my doing. This is the guy when we came through. The guy was trying to help him. So I'm like leaned over his body. So I don't know what happened there, but something went horribly wrong. That much we know.
Where the hell did they go? That was too easy, boys. Heads
Whoa.
up. Roger that.
You can't see the city anymore. That's a giant sandstorm. Huh. A scar? Let's try this thing out, huh? What else do we have? Micro SMG. I'm not really interested in that, so I'll switch it out.
Fucking Christ! Move!
The fucking ambush! Take cover! He's done!
Hostile! He's down!
Alright. Yeah, this mouse feels terrible. Very hard to aim.
We need to take cover!
Shoot them for me, eh? Got the guys on the ground, I'll get the guys in the building.
Heads up! Shotgun! Clear for us!
Whoa!
RPG, second floor!
Yeah, they blow up that piece of cover, of course. Oh boy.
He's done!
I don't know that I like the scar that much. And it feels like it's got a lot of jump and not as much, you know, pop. Yeah. Alright, I'm out of ammo with it anyway, so. Yeah, a lot of times my mouse just refuses to move in small enough increments to be properly adjusted. There we go. Oh yeah, here comes the storm, man. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh man, you guys are fucked. Oh, there he comes. Yeah. I'm like out of ammo anyway, so let's go ahead and switch this out. AK, here we go. What are you guys doing out here? Get the fuck out of here. Don't you got more important things to do? You're standing out there in the sandstorm. Trying to shoot me.
Adams, look up, son up, down here. I know I'm pretty okay. Take a fucking picture. We're fine. Good.
We've actually just finished the chapter, and we're at 15 minutes.
Where we are.
Okay. What's the objective? Hold out. Done. Finished holding out, apparently. Anyways, this is the next chapter. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm just gonna end each episode after one chapter. Hopefully, unless one chapter is way too long, one episode per chapter, and then at the beginning of each next episode, we can check the title screen and see if anything's changed. So this will be the second episode, a little bit shorter than the first one. Unfortunately, I was kind of thinking that the levels would be longer, but we'll see how this goes in the next episode. That was a badass sandstorm, that's for sure. I like how you could see it before it even got there. I wish you could actually see more of them. I think that's the only big sandstorm that you actually see coming in throughout the entire game, although some sections you'll actually play through and fight in a sandstorm. Which, by the way, again, getting back to this point, we should have some kind of facial protection, right? Why would we be fighting in here without any facial protection? Anyways, end of episode. See you next time.